Good afternoon, everyone. All right. Posted an announcement if you guys want to see the new stream as well. Got a few things to cover over here on the charts on the crypto side. We have the Gamestop had a nice little spike up today as well. Let's get into it. While we're waiting on people to come in here, you guys that got in early, you get to see it early. Liquidations here. We have a local double bottom that we're at here for Doge, with that target up to 16.72 cents. We're still waiting on that target. Liquidation to the top side goes above 16.8 cents here. Now we do have some liquidations below us, down to 15.3. Bitcoin did have a fake out earlier. It was a pretty disgusting bull trap, and then price fell by over $1,300 from up there. Zooming out, Bitcoin starting to make lower lows, so that is a bearish signal for Bitcoin. When we shorted at 70,000 and took profits, it bounced, and we're similar prices over here, still on the right side, but it could start falling out from under us, making our way towards that 40K Bitcoin still. 40K is that area where that RSI would be heading into the oversold area for Bitcoin. Now, don't forget that we could go to 40K Bitcoin. That's why I'm not messing with Bitcoin as much these days. I'll do a short when it gets overbought, gets up there at significant levels, but I'm not going to long Bitcoin. Not up here. Risk to reward's pretty high. You can get other coins or stocks that are outperforming Bitcoin, to put it in perspective. But we're slowly making our way down to 40K. And I zoom in over here. I go out to the daily. We already failed the bullish flag. We almost hit the falling wedge target, but that still was only 72,866. And we have our moving averages below us. I think we could come down. I made a funny meme the other day, popped it up on the Discord free. Even though I think Bitcoin is going to come down, this is what would happen to Doge holders if they, not Doge holders, but Doge shorters. So even if we go here, like, I'll let you see it with all the other charts. If we come down to this 55K, it'd be a big drop from 67, but it's possible. That's 18% drop down. And then 40,000 would be, it's better to look at that on the weekly for the 40,000, because our short-term moving average is at 48,000 for Bitcoin on the weekly, and our 200 is at the 32K. So I can see the price dropping in between there and getting us to 40K before we're oversold completely. And that'd be over a 40% drop for Bitcoin. So, and people, we haven't made a higher high in a long time. Over 77 days. Over 77 days. We have really stronger support around 26K as well. But with that being said, I got a green block for you guys on here. I'll do that. Let me get the screenshot first about the Bitcoin. Pop this open. Actually, I don't want to complicate it. Let's not measure. I already have the measurements in my head, so I'll just do that. Let's put everything back on the 5 minutes though. I got something over here. I'm gonna make this Bitcoin chart. I'll throw it in the Discord and then share it with you guys. But since that area of the shorts, we've been coming down. When you look at the hourly here in that red block, from that top of the shorting, and that's pretty damn good short. It's been over 3 days, and we haven't even topped that area where people started heavily shorting the Bitcoin. So go over here. So we have the green blocks around 16.5K on the weekly for Bitcoin. So I got a green block over here for Doge. I gotta share that screenshot in the Discord. I'm gonna get another green block for GameStop around $22. But let me get that Bitcoin chart in the Discord as well for traders. And then I'll take a screenshot of the green blocks real quick as well. We got a little bit of time. It's not moving too fast yet. Got these green blocks over here for us for Doge. I think Doge could appreciate in price. So if I think Doge is going to appreciate in price, how could I do the play? Well, if I think Doge is going to appreciate, I could go long. I could wait a bit. What up, DJ? So if I think Doge could go up, and if I think it's a good idea to go long, I could also try to predict how far it could drop as well, so I don't get lost in it. But if Doge bleeds down to here, 15.28, that could be a good entry, bottom liquidations. So, and we drop another liquidation, that's over 3%. So some traders may be waiting today. Let's do the bottom of this liquidation for the holders of Doge. 15.29. And this is to consider this area. And we're going to do a top as well. And I'm just going to screenshot this, throw it in the charts channel. I'll leave it zoomed out like this. You guys take a screenshot if you're not in Discord. Take a screenshot real quick so you have the chart, so you kind of have the liquidations mapped out, what we did before as well. Some green blocks in there as well. So it could be a hard one to play, but it could also be rewarding. Both sides, like you could either A, go now, absorb the dip, sell profits, or if there's no dip, just take profits on the top side. Some of my best trades though have been getting at the bottom liquidations for Doge for long, and then taking profits near top of liquidations. Those have been pretty good trades, but sometimes it just doesn't hit the bottom. Most of the time it will go back up towards the top because eventually price appreciates over time eventually. Is there anybody here in the Dogecoin longer that would take a Dogecoin long right here at this price? It's a tough one because we know Bitcoin has that room to go to 40K. And if Bitcoin has room to go to 40K, it could be a tough area to get a Doge long. So, should we trade it? Should we trade this Doge? Mm-hmm. Should we? Do we have a lot of upside potential? That's the other recipe. We do have a lot of upside. As long as we have like more than 3%, I think take the trades. We have over 5% here. So yes, we could go down 3%. We could even go down 10%, but that top side, we have at least 5% that top side. So I think it could be a good area for long. I'm just going to add that in the notes here. So we add that in the notes here. We thought about it. We took it down. This could be a good area for Doge long. 15, 9. And then we're going to screenshot this as well. And this is the entry. And then I'll be able to map out the ETSA as well for you guys when I'm on here. So keep watching. You're going to go through and we're going to map out an entry and an ETSA for a Doge long today. So I put this in the chart channel on Discord if you're not on Discord. I tag everybody as well, so if nobody's watching, they can watch and then see the entry. And then same thing in the chart channel. I will post that ETSA as well for the Doge take profits. But an area to consider taking profits could be about 16.7 if you want to front run it. Otherwise, we'll wait. So I'm gonna do this as a reactive trader. I'm gonna wait until it goes up there, and then I'm gonna take profits near top up there. So tune in with me as well. All right, so we're going to do the entry for the long as well here. And I'm going to share that entry in the Discord as well. I paid a little bit more, like 15.9. I did the 1.3, so trying to take a screenshot real quick as well. And I'm going to share this in the Discord, share your entries. So I got the entry as well over here. And this could be a interesting one because Bitcoin could try to bounce here. Bitcoin's down over 4.6% from that last big short entry that we discussed in a previous stream and on the Discord. And when I'm doing like those shorts and stuff or these longs, like the data we have is the data we have. I don't have the future data, so it's hard. But when I go back and look at the data I have with the Bitcoin short and what the price looked like, I'll pull it up in Discord so you can see what happened in real time. So I had the red blocks on Bitcoin a while back. Price was around 69,800 on TradingView. And we had a big candle up. Let's see. Big candle up. So I did the short on live stream. $70,611 was the entry of the shorts. And this is the data. This is what the chart looked like. We were significantly above the moving average, which always treats me well for some of those entries for shorts. We only had a little bit more liquidations above us those 25 times, and sometimes those 25 times do a pretty damn good job of defending themselves. Doge was already maxing out too, had a red block for Doge. So since I had red block for Doge and Bitcoin same time, I thought it could have been a good time to short Bitcoin if it spiked up, and it did spike up. And then within a few hours, we just started coming down. We were at 70,000. And then after that 70,000, when we broke that support, we started coming down hard. And we already had the entry in the Discord. That entry of the short, 70,611. And then everything started coming down hard. And this is where we are today. So this is a very risky play for the Doge long. I will say that. So should not over leverage. You don't want your liquidation price close to your entry. I will say that. Yeah, a few people were not filling that short on Bitcoin. They were not filling this short when we posted it. So looking back now, it was a good short. It was almost at the peak. Like you could not have gotten a better short with a high amount of money at that time, because it only wicked up a little bit more, like $100 more per Bitcoin. And I've been poking fun at the 70K gang, and the 70K gang, I know they don't have the money to push it up. They need an ally. They need someone else's money to push it up to get above that 70K. So we've been down over 3 days from that area. If Bitcoin starts falling out from under us and goes towards that 40K, and we have these bottom liquidations here on the short time frame, 64,805. I thought I had that on there. I'll throw it down here for you guys. This is just for the 5 minutes. And these bottoms are long, 64,805. But when we look at those moving averages, when we look at the strong areas of volume, you can see how Bitcoin could make its way towards that 40K. I'm hoping that someone like Michael Saylor borrows some money and keeps buying these tops, because it's good for me. Like if Michael Saylor's buying the tops, and I'm just a small retail trader scalping some Doge, it's very optimal for people like me. Because we get those areas of bounces, and sometimes because of Doge Bitcoin trading pairs, we can get a small uptrend on Doge. So if someone like Michael Saylor comes in, starts buying, good. And I have a theory, guys. I have a theory that because GameStop is pumping, when GameStop gets closer to $100, they're going to distract retail traders. How are they going to distract retail? I've already gave you the recipes before. They're going to pump gold, silver, and Doge. And I think Doge could break above 30 cents while that's happening. So if you're not in GameStop, you may want to start researching Doge, because I think that they can pump it to 30 cents. Is lower liquidity than GameStop. Is lower liquidity than Bitcoin. Way lower liquidity than gold and silver. But they could pump Doge up to distract retail. It's one of the cheapest things on Robinhood, for example. It's a cryptocurrency. I think we could get there. I have a good Dogecoin chart in the Discord. I'm going to pop it open for you guys. You're going to see that Dogecoin chart where I'm talking about the weekly time frame. We're just chilling on that weekly time frame. And the good thing about already having these charts made is that we don't have to keep making them.